Hey man, so supposedly they're saying they got a new suspect that was involved in the murder of Mo3, man. Hey, so much is getting exposed right now. It's so crazy, bro. 2025 has been crazy. Um, Towards the Fed side, bro. The Fed's been catching everything popping on, man. Yeah,
Y'all know my slogan. I
I
don't know it
don't know it
all, but
but
I know what
I
I've
know
been
I've
through.
been through.
Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/hookah. We created a community, dropping the latest tea there first. Become a member, and after you do that, head over to. Now, without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, it looks like more and more is coming out about the case concerning Mo3, which is crazy because it seems like we're seeing a bunch of cases involving rappers being solved years later opposed to anywhere close to when it initially happened. I don't know if it's due to investigations or what, but it seems like as soon as you may have thought that you got away with something, that's when them people come knocking. And it seems like that's been the fate for Yella Beezy. Now, Yella has recently been picked up for the unaliving of Texas rapper Mo3 back in 2020. Mo3 was shot and unalive in his hometown of Dallas while driving on the highway, and two men will follow him until Mo3 came at a complete stop. As he exited the car, he went in the car to reach for what people believed to be a firearm, but once he realized it wasn't there, he ran as he was chased down by one suspect and met by the other from behind when he was trying to get away. Despite people feeling like they know who had something to do with it, Mo3's death remained a mystery for years, all the way up until this year of 2025. It was two suspects that were arrested not too long after by the name of Kewan Dontrell White and Devin Maurice Brown. White was arrested in August of 2020 after fleeing police who tried to stop him after committing a traffic infraction on a dirt bike. After he was caught, police recovered a 9mm pistol on him. The second suspect, Brown, was an associate of White's and was indicted by a federal grand jury on one count of being a felon in possession of a firearm and one count of conspiracy to possess with intent to distribute a controlled substance after officers searched his home and found a stolen AK-47, money, and drugs. He pleaded guilty to those charges and received an 80-month prison sentence in 2021. Also, in 2021, White was indicted on state unaliving charges at Mo3's death in February of 2021 also, but both cases within both individuals are pending. Now, everyone figured this was definitely a hit on Mo3's life, and from the looks of it, they're right. Because one of Mo3's rivals, who happens to be another rapper who goes by the name Yella Beezy, will be arrested and charged with M for hire when it came to Mo3. Yella Beezy was arrested and taken into custody on March 20th, 2025, and according to investigation, Yella Beezy was later indicted by a Dallas County grand jury. Investigators say that Yella Beezy hired Kewan White to unalive Mo3, and he has been hit with capital M while remuneration and bond was set at $2 million for sure. Shortly after that, Beezy's bond was lowered from $2 million to $750,000 during a hearing after his grandmother took the stand to tell the courts that the rapper was unable to post a $2 million bond. Another reason the bail was lowered is because the judge felt that it was pretty extensive given the fact that not much evidence was presented to directly tie Yella Beezy to the case, confirming that he had absolute involvement with the situation. Prosecutors will only state that the two individuals were rivals, they diss each other in songs, and days after Mo3's death, Yella Beezy withdrew $40,000 out of his bank account. It wasn't enough to stick on Yella Beezy, and he has since bonded out of Dallas County and will continue to fight his case from the outside until the case is complete. However, as of today, they're saying that another suspect had been involved in Mo3's case and have been arrested as of April 1st, 2025. Rumor has it that a man by the name of Jerry Johnson, who is known to be affiliated with Kewan and Yella Beezy, was also just charged with the unaliving of Mo3 out of nowhere. Now, according to this order of transfer, it would say, quote, on this, the 1st of April 2025, it is the order of the judge of the Criminal District Court Number 4, Dallas County, that the following causes be and the same are hereby transferred to Criminal District Court Number 7 in and of Dallas County, Texas, for trial and final adjudication. State of Texas versus Jerry Lynn Johnson, and the offense is similar to Yella Beezy's as it is capital M while remuneration. If you're wondering why it's stated in the order of a transfer, it's because last year, Jerry Johnson was indicted on RICO charges on a separate gang case, which is separate from Mo3’s case. So while fighting the
Oh
previous case,
shit.
he had recently been involved in Mo3’s case for whatever reason. As you can see here, he's being held without bond, he's being hit with a capital felony, and the order of the court's transfer was filed March 25, 2025, and then executed on the 28th of March. According to the indictment itself, it'll explain Jerry's role in Mo3’s case, as it'll say, quote, that Jerry Lynn Johnson hereinafter called defendant on or about the 11th day of November 2020 in the county of Dallas, state of Texas, did then and there intentionally and knowingly cause the death of Melvin Noble, an individual.
Hereinafter called deceased by shooting deceased with a firearm, a deadly weapon, and the defendant said did then and there cause the death of the deceased. In the province of from Marquis Conway, namely United States currency. So he was flicking him with a deadly firearm while he was deceased.
FBI, open up!
Oh hell no! Individual hereinafter called deceased by shooting deceased with a firearm, a deadly weapon, and the said defendant did then and there cause the death of the deceased for remuneration and the promise of remuneration from Marquis Conway, namely United States currency. Now keep in mind, Melvin Noble is Mo3, and when they say Marquis Conway, that's Yella Beezy. So, judging from what that says, it seems like they're trying to say that Yella Beezy went through Jerry Johnson to hire hitmen for the hit, and maybe Jerry was responsible for putting it together. After the hit was executed, Jerry would contact Yella Beezy for the payment promise for the hit that was carried out. At least, that's what it seemed like they're saying to me. It's all alleged. Now, all of this is interesting that Jerry was just brought up on these charges, because the next question is, how does the police know this? How do they know that he allegedly made a call to collect money, and what evidence do they have to back up these claims?
Right.
Because as we seen with Yella Beezy, even though he was picked up for his involvement, quote unquote, clearly they lowered his bail because they didn't have enough hard evidence to prove their claims of his involvement. So what evidence do they have against Jerry Johnson, or is someone cooperating? On another note, Keywan White just did an interesting live recently from jail where he seemed happy and let it be known that he's coming home soon.
God, man, what we doing this bitch?
I've been home soon, for real, no cap.
Now, I don't know if he's just being optimistic about his situation, or maybe he says he's coming home because he knows something that we don't know. On top of that, he also did an interview with real life street stars where he was kinda alluding that someone else was telling on the situation, but it wasn't him. Keywan had been called out on social media as a snitch before, but no one had any real evidence as to why they feel he told, aside from social media propaganda and people trying to put pieces to the puzzle. But Yella Beezy being locked up and another person randomly being inserted into this case, it's clear that somebody is biting the cheese. Keep in mind that Mo3 passed away in 2020. It's been 5 years and the case is still ongoing and people are still being wrapped up for it. I guess we'll just have to wait and see how it goes, but until then.
Damn, 5 years. I did not mean to use that. 5 years to this case. When they got one, so 2 was the rest of the two killers. 2025, Yella Beezy got caught. Because they said he was involved with it. Now, a new dude was caught. Basically, they said he set it all up, talked to Beezy, and they got the job done. What do y'all think about this, bro? Nigga, I am in lost for words right now. It's always is it gonna be another story where another goddamn nigga come up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. So it was 4 niggas involved in this murder. They really wanted Mo3 out of here, bro. They really wanted Mo3 out of here. Hey man, they said Mo3 had something to do with Errol Spence car crash and stuff. Like, man, it's so much, man. If y'all wanna talk about it, man, y'all can talk about it in the comments. Y'all let me know something. Let me know something. I've been doing hella homework, bro. They said Mo3 was a silent, yeah, man. But we'll never know, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Love y'all.